Shut up. I think there'll probably be a few more people spilling in as we go here, but it looks like most of you are here. A lot of you guys have places you need to be, places you need to go. I want to, first of all, commend so many of you. I know some of you probably don't have any idea why you're here. I think most of you probably do. And then still more of you have a really good idea of why we're here. And what I want to say is, I want to commend so many of you for being pretty open-minded and gracious to me over the last 7 to 8 days. Definitely not an easy situation for you guys to be in. It wasn't an easy situation for me to be in, but I guess much of that situation was dictated by me, and obviously not you. So the respect and care that you kind of showed me or other people is something that I'm quite proud of, and it's important to me. So, secondly, I just get it out there. I have been offered the head football job and the teaching job at Stillwater High School, and I have accepted it. I applied on February 1st. It was quiet up until last weekend or so. Slowly but surely kind of got out. It was pretty widespread come Tuesday. Created a great deal of anxiety for a lot of people, teachers, parents, coaches, and most importantly, you guys. I've talked to some of you guys in person, and some of you have talked to other people indirectly for me. I don't really know exactly how to explain it to you. I guess when you feel like it's something, when you're a teacher and a coach or a business person or whatever your profession might be, you feel like in your mind, you feel like in your heart that there's something that you want to do, that you want to try and do, that you're potentially interested in, and then you get the opportunity to do it. I guess I've just been true to myself by being willing to give it a try and to go with it. I always talk to you guys about not having any regrets and to give everything you can and everything you've got to get what you potentially want. And kind of, if I look myself in the eye and honest and truthful with myself, I recognize the fact that if I didn't take the opportunity, I may have regrets. It's been a very, very difficult thing for me to do. I hope you guys know, if you can't tell by my actions and my willingness, my work ethic, and my words, that in the last 6 years there is nothing in my life that I've given more time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears to than this program and you guys. And I know that this program is a better program now than when it was 6 years ago. And much of that is because of you guys, your willingness to let me be your coach and to follow and to lead. And I certainly do not think that that'll be any different when I go. I think that this is a wonderful group of guys. Some of the first guys that I met in all of Woodbury, in Woodbury football, are in this room. They're in one of my first camps. And just don't take for granted for 1 second how much it hurts to have to let go of something that's so near and dear to my heart. But I don't expect all of you to understand. I don't for a second think that some of you are. I think some of you are probably pretty disappointed. some of you may be angry or mad at me, and I understand that too. There are many adults that have shared the same sentiment with me. Maybe they understand my perspective, but they're angry and they're disappointed, and maybe they just don't understand why. And I don't expect any of that from all of you guys. I do expect a couple of things, though. I expect that you know that I care about you guys. Right? I think I've proven that with my actions in the past, and I'll continue to prove that to you in the future. While I might not be officially your coach, I will be some of your teachers. I am, in some ways your old coach, and in my heart, in my mind, I think, the guy plays for me. He's always going to be one of my players. He's always going to be somebody that I care for, and always somebody that I'm willing to help, to look out for in any way, shape, or form. So I hope you know that I care for you, and I hope that this doesn't overshadow that completely. The second thing is, I fully expect you guys to continue on the path that we're on. Some of you are headed beyond high school, you're graduating, and I expect big things of you. Some of you guys are preparing for next season, right? And I know for a fact that that we have one of the best teams coming back in the conference, if not the metro area. We got 17 guys that started at least one game. We have a whole other load of guys that are willing and capable of stepping into a starting role, helping out to some degree. We got speed, got quickness, got experience. What you guys need a little bit more of is strength. You need a little bit more of a team coming together in that weight room. And I know that that's something that can improve if you guys are willing to invest and make it happen. I also know that there's coaches that will be here to make sure that that happens in the short term. Mr. Smith or Mr. Schultz and a committee find a new head coach, which won't take very long. Coach Roberts, Coach Roberts in general, he'll be around a little bit more. Coach Swanson, Coach Smith, and Coach Nickleby will all be here. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you can direct your questions to them. And like I said, I'll be here and I'll know what's going on because I have very high standards for what Mr. Schultz and the athletic department does because, like I said, I'm turning over part of my life to find somebody else that's going to pick it up and roll with it. And I think in time, maybe it'll make a little bit more sense to some of you guys, and in time it may not. But I hope that we can still have a relationship. It's probably an odd time for me to say this, but you do owe me something. And I expect you to come through the full way. I fully expect that this group not only competes for a conference title next year, but there's a date that I've had circled for you guys for a long time. You can talk about one game is one game, but I know that there's one date that you guys look forward to. And it's a chance to make things right on our home field against our newest and most heated rivalry. So, week 4, if I've done anything for you guys, I expect you to maybe show it come week 4. And take care of Eastridge for me. That's something that's always important to me. And I know that it's important to you guys. And I saw the pain on a lot of guys' faces after week 1 last year. Make me feel pretty good for you guys if you come through in that situation. Am I asking too much?